How to avoid the four-headed monster of estate planning and elder law. Folks, did you know that most families will lose their financial generational wealth by the second or third generation? That is staggering statistic and so factual from my experience as an estate elder law attorney for 20 plus years. This here, three-step treasure chest process is our proprietary proven process, is the metaphorical sword and shield that slays that four-headed beast. Let's run through it. Step one, you design your trust with your estate elder law attorney, and then you sign it. And congratulations, Bill and Mary, you got a big, handsome, red estate planning portfolio, but it's not a magic red book, I say to our clients. Now we need to do the work. Think of your trust like a treasure chest. We have to get your treasures in there. You got one home, we got to transfer it, retitle it to your trust, get your cash in there. Now you're protected from these guys right here. So step three, folks, is client care, update, maintenance, program. I like to call it keeping the dust and rust off your treasure chest, because as you journey through life, folks, the day you sign your trust is very, very important day. But truly, what is the very most important day you need your trust or treasure chest to work? Yes, sadly, the day you die, and nobody knows the date on the calendar. So this three-step process is gold. It's simple. You just need to be disciplined to follow it. Even if this was a great treasure chest when you signed it and now it protects, legacy studies have been done that reveal that even the very best estate plan will become outdated due to law changes. How much control do we have over Congress changing the tax code? How much control do we have over Medicaid changing the Medicaid rules and regulations? None whatsoever. Changes in life. Changes in life is more common, more frequent, even than law changes, changes in your health, your finances, your relationships, folks. Significant changes that will necessitate updates to your trust as well as to your treasure chest. And another important part of that trustee workshop, where your children ought to be educated and trained on what their duties and responsibilities will be someday. So they have what I call the two C's. They have the competence and the confidence to run the playbook someday when something happens to you. Folks, that's how you do the two P's: protect and preserve the family generational wealth for generations to come, folks. Pretty straightforward. People don't talk about it enough. Write it down. And most of all, take action, folks. Take action and put a comprehensive trust-centered plan in place with a three-step process, just like this one right here, folks, because you'll be happy you did. You'll sleep like a baby, and your children and your children's children and your great-great-grandchildren will tell wonderful stories about you someday. Folks, you'll be up in your cloud, what I call the four Ps, looking down, saying, I protected everything I worked hard for. I preserved the value in everything I worked hard for. I passed it on to the people I love the most and did not share it with these guys, which is essentially the government. And the fourth P, you ought to have an immense peace of mind, folks. So there you have it right there, folks. Be sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, because I will continue to keep you updated on other important estate elder law matters as we journey through this path of life. Thanks for being here today at elderlawcare.com.